beginning I said it's not yet 100% clear. But I had a vision some 3-4 years ago now about having a community here in Vietnam. So what does that really mean? Well, I teach a lot of people there, so I have a lot of Reiki 1, Reiki 2 students. And it's good to have regular communication and Reiki shares for the students to go along and experience, because they have their own personal development with energy as well. But it's really important to have a Reiki master at a Reiki share. So through the Reiki master's own personal experiences, it can guide the students in the sort of experiences that they can have when performing treatments, because some of the treatments can be quite confronting, unsure, is that right or wrong? You know, so the master can give that support. Then there's the master's support, because masters are still growing as well. They can have many different experiences, you know, so it's good to keep the communication up with the masters as well. And obviously teachers. I've trained a lot of teachers over the years also, and I've seen some of the problems that can arise with teachers. I'll share a story with you so you can understand me a little bit. I was teaching Kung Fu full time when I was 21, and through those years in Australia. You might find it a little bit difficult to believe now, but I used to. You might find it a little bit difficult to believe that, but yes, I used to, yes.
Oh, okay.
I used to do 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 sit-ups a day. But over the years of teaching Kung Fu, you know, the type of people, teach anyone can learn. And, you know, when somebody rings you from jail, you know, they're in jail for a reason, but they ring you and they're worried about somebody stabbing them with a knife while they're in jail. It's just like, I don't teach Kung Fu for people to end up in jail. Or I don't teach Kung Fu for people to be a hitman in the mafia. Yeah. Mafia. I used to do a lot of bodyguard work, plainclothes, cash escorts, weapons and things like that. You know, so I have a responsibility and ethics in my life too, right? So that, with the Kung Fu, it's just like, okay, that was my experience. But then, okay, Reiki or energy work. It's supposed to be unconditional love, the energy transfer and these things. I mean, it's beautiful. But at what point in time a person decides to play with black magic?
And then?
Then at what point in time people can change and play with black magic? It's like I can teach people, but I can't control them, all right? And when masters and teachers have more energy, they can do a lot more with energy work as well. So, because the human body and the human mind is really amazing with the interrelationship between the spirit world and oneself. Like I've been in ceremony around the fire holding the intention of peace, and I've had one person just pulling it in dark energy. Because their intention and their will, they will pull it in. So I've learnt a lot over the years. So when it comes to masters and teachers, they need to also be updated and guided quite well as also. So I've learned a lot of things over the years. I've seen a lot of things that I would never have believed before with energy work. So in Vietnam, after like near 20 years of experience as a professional traveling the world and doing all the treatments that I've done, I'm building a very strong model here in Vietnam. So I've done a lot of teaching in China and other places around the world as well. So this model is about community and also giving the best support that I can with the students. So then the students' experiences, for an example, it's good to get feedback from the students when they're performing treatment. So we actually do health reports as well. So it's good to have that feedback. Also the feedback from the clients. So I'm building an app for the telephone to do that, to have better contact directly with each of the students, the masters, the teachers. Then I also build health programs as well. And I cannot do all the treatments, so I ask the students to participate into doing treatments in those health programs. So I have the frequency equipment there, which is, in my opinion, the best in the world. I've worked with this stuff for a long time. It's really cool. Best equipment in the world. And the upgrades, how it is now, it's getting very easy to use. And also the information is stored in the cloud, so I can have a look at those reports and give updates and build health programs. It doesn't matter where I am in the world. So with the teachers, there will be more Reiki teachers in the future. But is it only Reiki that is in a health program? No. So I'm looking for other professionals who are good at their field of healing, their methods, to bring in as being teachers as well. The good herbal medicine, I haven't found a good herb doctor here in Vietnam so far. I've worked with traditional Thai herb doctors for many years, maybe 10 years or more. Traditional herb doctors in Thailand for more than... I know what they can do. So merging professions together, you can get really good results. So all of the reporting is via the app. I get updates all the time. And for the health programs, somebody can have it. So community and helping each other is really important.